Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak. So, hope you didn't miss me much here on YouTube. so, okay, this is again about this Islam, and please remember to be respectful, caring, um, understanding, kind. But the only exception is that I'm not well, so like Prophet Muhammad has exceptions, or Allah has exceptions for Prophet Muhammad and Islam too. Surah Mujadila at 2 and Surah Azab at 6. It's very, very funny. So today I got this image, and God, the true God, or someone is saying, if there is one, caring God, compassionate, that's another blasphemy. If there is a, I'm close to becoming an atheist. So even humanity seems to be dead or something. But there are some good people. I was checking some videos lately when I wasn't coming here. And yesterday, I don't think I came. Can't remember. Memory loss. So there are some people who care. Okay. So, I mean, look at the ridiculousness of this. Do you not see? So, please, what's this? Something's happened. Okay, Surah Hajj, ayat 15. So, God, you see this person, do you see the thumbnail image? He's being hung, no, hanged. So, this is my English, please excuse me. Okay, please, just for a moment, I hope this Muslim brother comes here, and it's really strange. He's stuck on this religion like anything. He doesn't use reason. He even departs from the Quran ayat. I don't know what it is in him. Even now, I haven't given him a bit of doubt against his religion. So, whoever should think that Allah will not support him, i.e., Prophet Muhammad, in this world and the hereafter, let him extend a rope to the ceiling, then cut off his breath and let him see. How will he see? No, maybe it's, maybe God is getting to the pure awareness. But I don't think you're supposed, of course not. Sarcastically, will his effort remove that which enrages him? So Allah is asking the disbelievers who somehow don't want to help Prophet Muhammad, don't want to believe in him, like what happened to the Bedouins. But this is generally, you see here, there you will say the Bedouins broke the pact and all this. Maybe they had to break the pact. You have to see the circumstances why. I mean, if you're coming with the conclusion that he is right and he is the prophet, beloved and mercy of God, and this is the true book, don't come with that conclusion here. Otherwise, you see, how will I'm trying my best to show you, Muslims. What will I do? Shall I cut my hands off? Shall I bang my head on the wall? With the Muslim like Salahuddin who comes here, doesn't listen. What else can I do? Hang myself? You see? So, don't please, if you see, you come with the conclusion here. If you come with the conclusion that this is the true religion, and so for many years your conditioning, your habit, my parents believed in it. I don't know what it is. This is the best religion. So if you come with that mind, of course you're not going to depart, and even you're not going to depart from the Quran ayats way, reason and all this. So God has given guidance to reason, the intellect, but not to the soul. And guess what? I just checked. Thank God for this Google search. It's making me intelligent, thanks to the Western world where they got this from. That I think the soul, the intellect comes from the soul, but it's not good enough for revelation to know the revelations. Some are beyond. Some revelations, ayats, are beyond our mind. So there's right. So now this, look at this. This is so come with the, please come with the open mind. Now, as we're students here, learners, don't come with a conclusion. So that this is a true religion. If but then I hope you go with the conclusion that this is a false religion. This is my aim here. Why? Because really this lot of violence and killing and bloodshedding, water giving is not. The other day, I found a video on YouTube, Sadhguru saying water is life. So the pagans were giving water to the pilgrims, not only maintaining Masjid al-Haram, but were giving water to the pilgrims. Okay, and he says, Allah is the greatest. So believe in Allah in the last day, and it's not the same as believing in Allah in the last day and striving in the cause of Allah. So there's a warning. I warn you that to your own detriment now. Now wash my hands off you. If you want to believe in this religion blindly, then be dulled minds. I'm not saying be like overconfident about something, like you are very intelligent and start to show off and all this. No. We're looking at this in a very sincere manner. I don't know how sincerity has come in me, which God, but let's look at it in a very honest, sincere manner. Excuse me. So look, the soul, intellect. What is intellect? Where does intellect come from? Akal. Is akal a part of? So please have a look at this. Is akal a part of soul? I wonder if the Muslims can tell me. In akal is an Arabic language term used in Islamic philosophy. Okay, Islamic philosophers have found out, or theology, for the intellect or the rational faculty of the soul, mind. Soul or mind. For sure. So it's not of the heart, it's of the soul. In Islam, the term akal was heavily elucidated by early Shia thinkers. It can, yeah, that's when I was a Shia, very proud to be a Shia. Imam Ali, no, Malik Ashtar in the Battle of Jamal cut the legs of a camel, and Imam Ali helped Aisha. I mean, if that is a true, what do you call it, hadith, please. So, am I being too God knows what I'm being. Akal istemal karo, akal in Urdu now. Urdu, Pakistani people come here, but don't complain against this poor live stream, poor channel I have. So use your akal. Indian Muslims also. The possessor of, oh, here comes Imam Jafar Sadiq, realizes a deep connection with God. Sorry, just give me a minute, a moment. Oh. So Imam Jafar Sadiq, you see, what can I say? Ignorance, self-control, dignity in Islam. Okay, I have to read this history. Shia, because it's my, something I was proud to be a Shia at one time. I'm proud to be a Shiite. So my Imam, oh, so awestruck, elucidated by early Shia thinkers. It came to replace and expand the pre-Islamic concept of hilm. Hilm, from ilm, serene justice and self-control, dignity, in opposition to the negative notions of ignorance, jahal, and stupidity. So that's a pre-Islamic. It came to replace. What a terrible thing to do. You see the tragedy that's happened? The possessor of aqal or al-aqil, plural of uqal, realizes a deep connection with God. And if the soul is born to evil, spirit comes, takes over. So if you want to know what the spirit is, I can do this with you, show you, you know. So I can. So I'm not boasting about myself, but when in this madness, I wanted to know who God is and all this, and I was going crazy, even more crazy. I mean, this, the madness and all this. So I just found out this pure awareness. I found out that I couldn't go beyond pure awareness, like a blank, nothing. No, that would be without, you see? So whether the mind, because there's no thought in this, there's this pure awareness. So that's what I want to. And then Muji Baba has made it easy and said how important, most important, this is in the kingdom of human beings. And so in the kingdom of human beings, did I say this properly? The possessor of Akal or Akil, now my mind is here. Imam Jafar Sadiq realizes a deep connection with God. Scientists haven't. Maybe they do, I don't know. Bertrand Russell was a scientist, atheist. Maybe we find a deep connection in the universe. Everything is on that one thing. Everything is interdependent. I don't know. Okay, so describe this connection as a realization that God loves some, that God is truth, God loves some, that God is truth, and that only ilm, sacred knowledge, hilm and ilm, you see, sacred knowledge and its development can help humanity fulfill its potential. Sorry about the background. Just waiting for the sound to go. If it goes, if not, continue with this. Hujjatu Zahira. His son Imam Musa Kazim is his son, expanded this exegesis by defining Aql as a faculty for apprehending the divine. What a tragedy. Michael Bolton has sung Soul of my soul, heart of my heart, the greatest treasure of my life, that's what you are. Blood of my blood, a faculty of metaphysical perception. Now you see, they can't say soul. They have to say metaphysical perception, a light in the heart, through which one can discern. So you see, we have these videos, sabke, all these Sunni, bichara, if I may mention, there was a video from Adam al-Misri. He's a Masri. Misri and Egyptian. He's an Egyptian. So light in the heart. Akal. Akal means light in the heart. That you love, this thing. What's the title of this verse? Adam al-Masri, let me see. I don't mean to pick on him, but, sabke, every one of us, hasha, washa, we all fall down. That's my nursery rhyme. We used to play with my brain. I'm so bad at this. Please bear with me. Adam al-Masri. I must mention this. Which one is it? The brain. The heart doesn't think. Love. Celine Dion. Doesn't think twice. But if you mean this love, that is, there's a lot I can say about it. The brain. The heart doesn't think. There's an error in the Quran. Oh God, are we coming to Shia Islam? The heart. So you can search out by heart or brain the biggest scientific error in the Quran, and the Muslim apologists struggle to defend it. But you know what? Muslim apologists may suffer to defend it, but Imam Musa al-Kazim has explained it so well, and we now have Shia Islam. Everyone is coming to Hussein, Shia. ऐशियो जब पीना पानी भूल न जाना मुझे जिक्र गुर्बत शहादत होय तो रो लेना मुझे. So this light, metaphysical perception, a light in the darkness, a light in the heart. Sorry, I don't mean to corrupt Imam Musa Kazim's saying, through which one can discern and recognize signs from God. He further noted that where the imams are the hujjat zahira, external proof of God, akal. There was a time that I would have followed you till the end of the world. Tina Turner featuring with a sting, not featuring, sorry. So this, how great is my English? And how many mistakes do I make? He further noted that where the imams are the Hujjatul Zahira, meaning external proof of God, Aql is the Hujjatul Batina, secret proof. Maybe I should do some soul searching. While in the early Islam, Aql was opposed to Jahil, ignorance. The expansion of the concept meant it was now opposed to Safa, deliberate stupidity. How stupid can look at you have been made. Allah, did I say it? How stupid have we been made? Look, Surah Sajda, Ayat 13. So, the best thing was that, okay, so we're going to see from the heart, right? Okay, let's go with the Shia thought. You may think that it seems like taqiyya, which I call topic. Okay, so it may seem that I'm with, practicing dissimulation, but I'm not. I want to see this from the heart. So, ये दुनिया तेरी क्या तुझको देगी, किसको दिया है जो तुझको देगी, अपनी दुआएं गाजी से पाओ, आओ अलम के. Nadeem Sarvano, I don't know if they'll object to this. The Shias, जैसे कि मेरे बाप का नाम, my father owns this, I have all copyrights and all for this, the way so no copyrights infringement intended, but we can steal from the kafir. I haven't stolen from my believers, ex. No, so it says कि क्या, like have your relationships, this Noha, like have your relationships been cut off and all this? Of course. Please choose humanity. If your father chooses disbelief from belief, don't love him, don't show affection to him, don't be friendly with him, don't be friends with him, don't help him, don't do good. At least God should have said, okay, don't help him in bad things, like, there's a general ayat in the Quran. Those who, help in good things, not bad things. But I think that Imams will come back. Imam Mehdi is coming to say that he's explaining this ayat. Generally, like, right. Sorry, I'm being very sarcastic and terrible, I know this. He further noted where has something gone. I can't believe this. I could get a cognitive dissonance and want to become a Shia again. And it's not too late, hur. No. So bring love in your heart for all. This light, this perception, this metaphysical. Then how would Imams explain? Imam Mehdi, adrikni. If your relationships are cut off, your heart has been broken. An empty heart, Carlyle Simon? Who sang that? No, the empty heart has a lot of place. So the broken heart has a lot of space. So let's break our hearts to find out that space where we can find only what connection with our as a realization. God realized. If God loves some, yeah, but that's Rahim or Rahman. That's Imam Jafar Sadiq. And now here we have, I'm stuck on this now, a light in the heart through which one can discern and recognize signs from God. So I don't know really. I'm now very confused. My Imams, this part is, I'm awestruck. Surah Sajda. Sajda, Tera Sajda, Din Rain Karu. Indian song. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I think it's time that the Muslims would want to execute me because shouldn't be singing while, but you can sing this. Prophet Muhammad Salahuddin was telling me the other day the Sunnis have this hadith that you can sing. Had we will, we could have easily imposed guidance on every soul. My word, but my word will come to pass. I will surely fill up hell with jinn and humans altogether. I shall wish and we all go to hell. You see, the soul. So it is only the intellect, one faculty of the soul that Allah has given guidance to, but not the rest. What tragedy. Tragedy! It's tragedy. We're going away, we're going to hell. Bee Gees. So I'm in a funny mood, sorry, excuse me. This is the way to cut rudeness and anger. So, hey, why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me. No, कितने धोखे हैं दुनिया में. एक ये भी धोखा है. प्यार के अलावा और भी धोखे हैं. So much betrayal in this world, really. My principal, ex-principal has turned out. I have to save her. She did this to her father. No, just kidding. Yes. No. Acha. So, no. Can this woman ever? You see? No. The eyes. She was so... Our principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, let me talk about my principal, personal stuff here. She was, not that I haven't been, she was so innocent, Bichari Allah. I used to feel that maybe, people can betray her. Oh, but kya betrayal? What betrayal? But you see, her father was very rich. He owned half of Karachi property. And so, he had one son, and so he had died, passed away. Father was still alive, and when the father got old, you see, all that property of his would have gone to, most of it to his sons, I think, deceased son's son, Tawfiq Fikri. So that's what they wanted to prevent. So अजीब चीज़ें आ रही हैं. Sorry, I have to speak in Urdu. It's fun, but I mean who is following me here? So, English speaking, anyone who doesn't know Urdu? So what happened is, before I forget, they started to drug him, that poor old man, 89 years old in 1982. So reading the case, recently someone has downloaded or uploaded, well, downloaded. So this is really terrible. That I think the principal, no, yes, yes. Okay, so you see, चेहरा न देखो, चेहरे ने लाखों को लूटा, दिल सच्चा और Indian song, Hindi movie. But this is Urdu, because you see the Mughals came and then they changed Hindi to Urdu for themselves, and they remained. And now we have Indo-Pak. So let's look at this. This is such a tragedy. And I felt, did I feel big? I don't want to boast about myself, but this mind has a mind of its own also. Reason betimes to check, Villette by Charlotte Bronte, quoting from there, reason betimes to check. So do you see the tragedy? Come on, where are you people? Akal wale and soulful. Soulful. The soul is inclined to evil. Even, so you see, had we willed, we would have, this is too much for me. Had we, Surah Yusuf, this one and what Surah Yusuf says? The soul is prone to evil. Why is this soul? Eh dile nadan, eh dile nadan, justju kya hai, आरज़ू क्या है, हम भटक excuse me, भटकते हैं, क्यों भटकते हैं. So where's the heart now? I would have been butkified, lost, without someone, without my teacher. The soul. So is it, and there's this Shia aunt of mine was like, you worship Mr. Saul. My teacher I loved from childhood, adored her. Aaj phir yaad aaya wa zalim. So she was very, very cruel with me. Miss Asteria Tessa. Asteria when you're near. Def Leppard. I lean into you. You can run, but you cannot hide. It's a miracle. I see you near. Ooh, Asteria, when you're near. So, why do you love? तो ये questioning Quran में happened. This question, right? If you will learn a little bit tutti putti Urdu with me here, if you're English speaking. The soul is prone to evil, and hearts have a tendency to go astray. The soul is prone to evil. Surah Yusuf. So Yusuf says that na akal, na nothing. He didn't say, had I used, you see, here is a seduction. And life is full of seductions. Don't let the begwiller beguile you about this world. The great begwiller, that's another ayat from the Quran. Nor do I absolve my own self of blame. You see, here he says, if God had had mercy on me, If God hadn't had mercy on me, well, I would have been bad, given in. Bilqis, no, this is Zulekha. Zulekha must have been beautiful to her king's wife. Adultery happening here. If you see, God have mercy on us, God have mercy on us. This human soul is certainly prone to evil. So you see, there are some ayats like this which are confusing, but let's see that I tried my best to find out. So on one hand, our imams, what do they say? Good that I came here. Akal. Noteworthy. Hazrat Yusuf doesn't say. And what is the ayat number I keep forgetting to give? 53. Surah Yusuf. He doesn't say that I used my akal at this time. My mind. Intellect. That part of the faculty of the soul it is. Or the mind. What's the soul? So why are we like this? In a mess. Let's see if the Ismaili Imam can explain this. Imam, what Ismaili on intellect, part of, we have an Imam here. Intellect, part of the soul. Soul of my soul. Part of, sorry, I'm stuck on this song, Michael Bolton's. The Ismaili Imam is the locus of manifestation, Mazhar. We are all manifestations. Universal soul. Here we have it. What are the universal intellect and universal soul? This must be from Khalil Andani, because it has all these graphs and all. He's a PhD from Harvard. Oh, let's see. Maybe it is. I don't know. It last updated 11. Let's see. The universal soul accomplishes this task by means of creating perfect souls, including the souls of the prophets, imams, and the hudud al-din, ranks of faith, who provide the da'wah, al-haq, summons of truth, haq. Ana al-haq, ana al-haq, ana al-haq. In each age to guide humanity, and humanity has died in me. No, there are some good people. The universal soul, referred to as the earth and guarded tablet, law and mahfuz, emanated from the universal intellect and created the cosmos as a whole order. Imam, how come this His Highness Aga Khan University, the concept of this is really very good. Let's see if we can finish up with Ismaili Islam, then all is no. We still have 12 Shias hanging on our heads because Imam the Ismail comes from, he was the eldest son of Imam Jafar Sadiq. Oh, so we still are stuck on what Imam Jafar Sadiq said, and you can take what Imam Musa Kazim said, but without explaining much in detail. Oh, sorry, Stephen, I'm just moving myself. Let's see, this is very, very, very important, very interesting to note. Universal intellect is the first being. It's personified, yes, in Kafi also. Remember, I showed you Al-Kafi, that Allah told intellect to come, it came with and when it said go back, it went back. So obedience from the intellect, right? But the heart, Pascal, what does Pascal say? The heart has its reasons, which reason itself does not know. So you see, although the Sunnis cannot defend this, that you cannot think from the heart, but Pascal itself says the heart has its reasons, which reason itself does not know. That's the quote I had from Pascal. Not our French teacher. Maybe Pascal. Oh, 1987, Alliance Française, or 86, Pascal. Well, it's not that Pascal, but it's that other Pascal. The first thing, Shay, created by God was the intellect. Oh, so we have here more detailed work by William Chittick, The Sufi Path of Love, State University of New York Press, New York, 1983, page 66. The first thing created by God was the intellect. Let's see, the divine intellect, light of God. Limelight, you're all I ever wanted since this world began. What's it? Limelight. Okay, I don't want to check it. There's a song, Limelight. Power, origination, true first being, oneness, completeness. Do you think our Ismaili Imam is perfection, eternity, encompassing intellect, knowledge? No, Zahra, be serious now. The universal intellect, Akal Kul, is the first being, originated by God, originated by God, if God is, and noblest of all existence. Do you think it was originated? Yeah, but see, it says originated by God. I wonder if it was created or it was, because God is the light, so it has to manifest. Oh, then we go to Mr. God, the Susanna by Finn. The dot, Finn, the dot. Imam Ali also says everything that's in the Quran is in Surah Fatiha. Everything that's in Surah Fatiha is in the ba of Bismillah. Everything that's in the ba of Bismillah is in the dot below the ba, and I am the dot below the ba. There's a saying of Imam Ali. No. So this universal intellect is the first being originated by God and the noblest of all existence. Intellect is a spiritual being of light, Noor. It is therefore called the Muhammadan light, the light of Imamat. The heaven, the throne, Arsh, the sun, the pen, qalam, etc. You see, here's where both the Shias, 12 Shias and the Ismaili Shias have gone wrong. If I may correct them, that originated God is light. Oh, so they say that when God says, I'm the light of the heavens and the earth, he means it metaphorically, and he's other than the light. He's beyond his origination, because no one originated anything except God, and so no one created God. Intellect is a spiritual being of light. Okay, so it's got personified in classical Ismaili philosophy. Maybe they got it from the Hindus. No, the pagan Arabs. God himself transcends all attributes, descriptions, and names, including the categories of space and time, being and non-being, unity and multiplicity. and even existence and non-existence. You see, this is where both the Shias go wrong, because they've made God the creator. We'll never come to the creator, only through science. So we say God because even if you go through philosophy, I read some, let me show off my BA, St. Joseph's College, Karachi, philosophy, that cause and effect. So what is the primal cause? Or is he beyond the primal cause even? So how they came to the primal cause, the philosophers? By cause and effect. But this is the uncreated. God himself, or the ultimate reality, is ultimate reality. And it's apart from the world and everything. Is referred to simply as he who is above all else. Because he transcends. He doesn't. Oh yes, he does. He transcends and is prior to the distinction between subject and object. And thus, outside the range of human knowledge. Okay, if it's outside the range of human knowledge, intellect is the, we can only know the intellect. In the Ismaili metaphysical worldview, all of the attributes and qualities of greatness, majesty and perfection, particularly those of an anthropomorphic nature, pertain to the universal intellect or light of Imamat, while keeping in mind that he who is above all else is beyond all such qualities. But can he not be a part of it? This is the tragedy. So they say he cannot be a part of it, he's beyond. And yet, can he not be a part of it? This is where my mind, what is it that tells me? Who told me? Rumi? Wait a minute, I'll come back to this. Rumi. What was that poem? Until I don't remember. What was said? What was said? So what is coming to me? What was told the cypress that made it strong and straight? What was whispered the jasmine? So it is what it is. Whatever made sugar cane sweet, whatever was said to the inhabitants of the town of Jigil in Turkestan that makes them so handsome. Whatever lets the pomegranate flower blush like a human face. Poetry verse. No copyrights infringement intended. What was, and then I've read this. I blush. Mere ghar aayi. Ooh. Ek nanni pari. Whatever put, this is a Hindi movie song, but it's in Urdu. Whatever put eloquence in language, that's happening here. The great warehouse doors open. I fill with gratitude, chewing a piece of sugar cane, in love with the one to whom every that belongs. Love is the answer. Not the intellect. Oh, you see? So what is love telling me? Be very, very quiet. Oh God, why are you doing this to me? Light of Imamat? Oh, monopolizing while keeping in mind. No. Anyways, then I will correct the Ismailis also. Turan Khan again. They say in Urdu, I don't know why Turan Khan. Who do you think you are? Because you see now the 12 Shias, I've trapped them. I've brought them here to the Ismailis. कहते हैं कि ये इमाम सच्चा इमाम नहीं है ना. They don't believe in the smiley Imam. Ya Ali Madad. So Ali, when you say Ya Ali Madad, what happens? Batin, डरने लगता है, like the falsehood fears the universal intellect, and yet the 12 Shia say that the Ismailis कहते हैं कि Ismailis are not from the true Imam. Tragedy. We have another tragedy here. Schism. The universal intellect includes all divine attributes and is technically speaking the first cause. Here, see philosophy. First, so the intellect is the first cause, technically speaking, the first cause and the necessary being. Wajib al wujud. This is what necessary being, you know what Allama Rashid Rabi said in his majlis that Helibet take care of you. Guarantee when you're going out and you will be free from harm and all this. So you know what Allama Rashid, कोई ताकत और कोई कुव्वत सिवाय this is the ज़ात वाजिब की नहीं है, इसी पे तवक्कुल कर रही हूँ जो हय्युल क़य्यूम है. Allahumma and salawat, and before salawat and afterwards salawat. Yani there's no strength and no power except in wajid al wujud. यानी कोई कुव्वत और कोई ताकत और कोई कुव्वत नहीं है सिवाय ज़ात वाजिब. This is the ज़ात वाजिब. This is the wajib al wujud, or you can call it the ज़ात वाजिब. This is the being, the necessary being of the onto-cosmological hierarchy which gives rise to the physical world. So they've made God untouched. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You don't know. God is beyond. अब हम crazy हो रहे हैं कि हमें या अल्लाह क्यों आप नहीं आते हैं, क्यों नहीं आते हैं कि he can't. First they say in the Quran that he's able to do all things. Then they say that he can't be a part of his world. He can't come in human form. He can't die here. He can't eat and all this, because you need to know what this God is other, and Imams have told us why he's the other. He's untouchable, unseeable. No, wait. He's all-seeing, but we can't see him. Oh, so the Ismailis have come close to explaining everything properly, which Imam Hussain Kazim, Imam Raza, thereafter Imams left us in the lurch. And see, the Imam, our Ismaili Imam is present. Don't let me get emotional. I'm a very emotional being. Don't fall in love with me, baby. It's a love that just won't last. Bee Gees. Your eyes are looking out in the future. You see the past. I think Imam likes songs, and our Imam is so advanced, and he's on. Salim Lalani has told us that he's on his deathbed. This is our great Imam. Yeah. I'm so overwhelmed I can't. Let me get angry at Ismaili Imam, but I cannot. No, what if once you find out that they stole it from the pagan Aga Khan, Imam, he's a great Imam. Look, he's so modern, so nice. He's so affectionate. He's so lenient, and we're going to miss. I'll cry a river. Cry me a river. I can't afford to cry, but I'll die. So I feel like crying even now. So Imam he's a very, very great person. Salim, I think there are some ex-Aga Khanis. But I think, you see, so on the other hand, we have Ismailis, they said that that Krishna and Imam Ali are the same. See, they have to come to Hinduism. Krishna, and who's Brahma and all this. So they finally came to Hinduism. Proclaim that, you see, the eternal Imam, songs of Krishna. Now they've made Krishna Imam. Who was the Imam that succeeded Krishna? You see this? Ismaili net forums. We're going there, no copyrights infringement intended. According to the old dua, the Imam succeeding Krishna was Parikshat. However, according to Mahabharat, this Parikshat was the grandson of Arjun and eventually became the king of Hastinapur. Hastinapur. Wouldn't Parikshat have to be descended from Krishna? The Hindu sources say that another of Krishna's grandsons succeeded him as king of Ayodhya. What is the Ismaili take on all this? Can someone provide any information in this area? This is Kandani by Naqib or Naqib. Whatever is in the Asal Dua is part of Ismailism. But the names appearing in the genealogy do not point to one generation after one generation. There may be gaps in time. For example, the fact that in today's dua the name of Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah comes from Shah Karim does not mean a father-to-son relation. So all this, right? I'm not sure. Maybe pre-Adam. Ya Ali Madad. You see Shias? Karim Qazi. I think Imam did not accept me. My Ismaili Imam. Rona Donai. I feel like crying. My grandfather was telling me that after Krishna, the ninth avatar is Bodh, not Mahatma Bodh or Gautam Bodh. The Bodh avatar is only 4.5 hours long. From there, oh yes, so you know what they say? They say that also this, where is it? So sorry, I'm doing Surah. They say that Imam Ali is the 10th avatar. You see? So this also Imam Ali is the 10th avatar. Tragedy. Naklanki avatar. He is Maula Murtaza Ali, who reincarnated in Arabia, proclaimed as the, oh, what great. There's inside, shall we go to inside Ismailism word or shall we go to net again? Oh, Jinan Sharif, 10th Naklanki Avatar. You see the Das Avatar by Pir Sadruddin Sahib, extract Avatar Dasmo. Sank Chakar Lese Shahat Lene Farsi Shah proved vi mahe Have Pota Te Dasi Avatar. Sorry, I've forgotten Gujarati. Maybe in my next life, Shah Allah, if I was an Ismaili, I would be able to know this. I think it's in Gujarati, right? Oh, Mera Samiji. Oh, you won't understand this. This isn't good. Oh, there's this. Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali. He incarnated himself in the aspect of much Roop. Imam Ali would have killed, we were told in the 12 Shias also, but no, you can't say he's God. They even don't say. There's some rumors going on, against 12 Shias, and he's light of Allah. Ali is the light of, who's the Karta Yoga and the advent of the same Nur, light of Ali, shall be incarnate in Kali Yoga as Dasmo Naklanki Avatar. Nayak nahi, kal Nayak. Now Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar have changed their garbs and they are now in Musalmani aspect. The advent, the advent of Sri Vishnu, the Ali. Acha. Ooh, this is too much for me. Thank you so much, Ismail. Acha. This is what my aunt was telling me long time ago, that this Ismailism has gone to Hinduism. You see this? So if Imam Ali and then from his bachas, his progeny, Hazrat Maula Murtaza Ali is the 10th incarnation of the Lord Sri Vishnu, and the Dasmo Naklanki Avatar, the same Noor as what the Hindus call Sri Vishnu. He is the Maula Murtaza Ali who reincarnated in Arabia, proclaimed as the first holy Imam at Home. They don't say Ghadir Hum, but they say Hum Ghadir by the Holy Prophet Muhammad. It's a little change in between 12 Shia Imams descended from Hazrat same Ulul Amr Minkum, the same Noor of Ali, the Dasmo Naklanki Avatar. Today this Noor is Maulana Shah Karim Al Husseini. So this is happening. The Dasmo Naklanki Avatar has reincarnated into Kali Yoga to fight and destroy the devil, Dait, Kalingo of Kali Yoga. Kali Yoga. He will fight the devil on his horse, Duldul. Ex-Shia Duldul Sawar. But my grandaunt got cancer. They said, Allah, my grandaunt, they used to say, this is our introduction to the majlis. What do you call it? When we start before starting a majlis, we also recited this long time ago. Shahid Duldul Sawar जल्द मदद कीजिए मौलाए उम्मीदवार. Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm so tempted. जल्द मदद कीजिए दोषे. What is it? I've forgotten some of it. And they started to say, okay, now we're not going to say this part anymore. Later on, I think when Khomeini started to come, a little bit before that, I think. Qaume Nusayri ke Rab kijiye jaldi madad. Qaume Nusayri ke Rab. What are the ayats? You can't take arbabs. Qaume Nusayri ke Rab कीजिए जल्दी मदद मौला दीजिए जल्दी मुराद जल्द मदद कीजिए मौलाए उम्मीदवार. कौम नुसैरी के रब. God. All Imams descended from Dasmo Naklanki Avatar has reincarnated. Date Kalingo with his very large army will march from Chinab. Do you see this Imam fighting? He's the most peaceful Imam that I've ever known. I don't know how he's going to fight. So, against this, the Dasmo Naklanki Avatar, Maula Shah Murtaza Ali. Ooh, I'm scared of him. I called him the devil. Imam Ali is the devil. I'm very scared of Imam Ali. Kills and all this. And he even had Prophet Muhammad killed. Oh, and you know what? Imam Ali I read in Ibn Ishaq was, oh my God, this was like heart-wrenching. The Banu Qurayza. All of you come to Hindu Qurayza. So this is very, very heart-wrenching. Imam Ali is the devil. He killed Jews. You see, we say that the Jews broke the pact and all this, but you don't see killing of. Oh, no. I don't know. I hate Thriller. Michael Jackson. Thriller. Ibn Ishaq. No, not the description, but it was mentioned here in Wikipedia somewhere. Why does life have to be a battle? What an enigma it is. So you see, this religion, even the Jews learned not to kill anymore. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No, there has to be another way. So if, like Buddhists, we persevere in peace. This is not a Buddhist. I think I would go for the Buddhist. Yes, there's an evil spiritual warfare, but why? I don't know. Where's that Imam? Oh, here it is. Several accounts note Muhammad's companions as executioners, Ali and Zubair ibn al-Awam in particular. Okay. Can life not be a battlefield? So one of my Hindu friend was saying that, our Durga, our feminine energy, the Devis, they've already conquered evil. But why Kali Yuga then? Maybe even they've already conquered evil. Like Durga Ma, then later on I found out she didn't say Durga Ma at that time. I was in London, so they've already conquered evil. Oh, don't know what it meant. If there's why should there be evil in this world? Why is God testing us so much? What was said to the... Okay, we're back here. In the Ismaili metaphysical worldview, okay, I've read all this, right? You remember? Earlier on, the universal intellect is complete and perfect. It knows all things and knows them all at once. There is nothing for it to no later or better. That's the pure awareness. This is what Jiddu Krishnamurti also says, that is there something, like you don't have to learn all this. Information comes from the mind, thought, it is in time. There's nothing for it to know later or better. Interesting. Okay, let me read out this. This doesn't zoom in. There is no motion or time. No motion within the intellect. This is not or within which the intellect functions. For time and motion have not yet come into existence. First and foremost thing, for time, I'm so overwhelmed, have not yet come into existence in the realm of the intellect. How did time? Now this is interesting. How did time? So this pure awareness, which I call pure awareness and they call the intellect. And Muji Baba calls it this, what is. Not only does the intellect know all things, it encompasses all beings, material and spiritual. So, and to be noted that this is not God, and God is not other than this even. In fact, following the command be, the intellect is all being. What is this that is absolute here? And if this is absolute, all being, absolute being. So we're going to find out more. Thank you. I think I'm going to, okay, it's saved in this. I'm so, I'm so overwhelmed and so honored to read this out so we can now tell, it's like so overwhelming, nothing outside of itself. If only the Shias had come to it, smiley. Wait. Hello, Alice Hansberger, The Ruby of Badakhshan, page 159. I need a break. I'm too overwhelmed. Sorry. Thank you so much. I need to take a break this time. I have to have some more tea or something. Or eat something. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I have to take a break. Sorry. Thank you so much. No copyright infringement intended. This is for studies and we may disagree. But we will not kill each other. Thank you, Imam. Lots of love to you. Allah is smiley, Imam. May he be well, live long.